As Roger Federer announced his light Laver Cup schedule, there was just one player who could walk onto the court alongside Roger Federer. As expected, Roger wanted to play in his final game of his career with his greatest adversaries Rafael Nadal. Federer and Nadal played 40 times between 2004 and 2019. They fought around the world and pushing one another to make more. Roger Rafa and Roger Rafa have always respected one mutually, and Rafa the Spaniard was thrilled to join Nadal Swiss throughout his final tennis match. Federer and Nadal were on the same courts for the first time, and were able to enjoy the win. In contrast to Prague 2017. Two greats missed a match point during an 4-6, 6-2, 11-9 defeat against Jack Sock and Francis Tiafoe in just 2:13 minutes and an hour. As expected, Roger as well as Rafa were both emotional following the match, sat close to one another and crying. Federer and Nadal played their last match at the 2019 Wimbledon semifinals, and Roger taking on Nadal with 4 sets. Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal both cried following they lost their Laver Cup loss. Roger and Rafa were in contact throughout the outbreak, continuing their relationship and having the opportunity to meet once more in London and celebrate the extraordinary life of Swiss master. The outcome wasn't in the limelight, however. Federer and Nadal were able to take on the younger players. They lost the match point Federer earned on his serve during the tiebreak in the match, but nonetheless offered the crowd something to be proud of. Both teams got off to a strong start, and both teams remained close throughout the first 8 games. Nadal played at 4-4 and had to defend the possibility of a break. Federer was able to save it as Rafa and Rafa got their first break in the following one to win the first in just 42 minutes. Rafa was unable to serve after 1-1 during the second set. However, they regained it in Game 6 following France's double hit. Nadal was forced to work hard in Game 11 to save 6 break points and keep the pressure on his opponent's side. Team Europe only a couple of points away from victory in Game 12, however Sock kept his cool to announce an unbreakable tie. The Americans had a lead of 4-2 in the first set, and Francis took advantage of Roger's error in the 9th point in order to wrap the tie and establish the tie-breaking break in the match. Nadal lifted his game and took the first 3 points to gain an early lead. The Americans rebounded and went 4-3 ahead because of Sock's amazing point. Jack scored another point at 4-4 after losing the ball, before Roger took Team Europe 6-5 up with an ace. Federer played a volley that was a winner in the net to win 7-7 and was hungry for more points. The legends came back to 8-8 and won the match point after winning the next. The Swiss did not manage to take advantage of the point, however, and Francis played an unforced return for 10-9 and the match's first point. Sock hit a forehand down the line to win by Nadal to win the match and send Roger to a much-deserved retirement.